Talk to me about this film, man. Like, oh yeah, are the actors here? I need to holler at the girl blowing the smoke. She was so savage. She not here, man. She reminded me of a Tarantino actress. Like that was some Kill Bill flow right there. I was loving that. Come on now, we got the fellas. Y'all need some walking music. Well, let me start with y'all, man. Like, so tell your name and.
Andretti Dante, one of the writers and the director of the film.
Woo!
Woo!
Browder. I did a little bit of audio, a little acting too.
I'm Charlie Englehardt and I was Carmen.
Woo!
I'm Francisca Lozano and I was Jeanette.
All right, Andretti Fleezy Skywalker, engineer and artist.
Eric Keys, actor and.
Jono, Cota, actor, played Rich.
Jono, you're late.
All right, my first question, Andretti, man. This is definitely one of those movies where I want to see the full joint. Like it has that cliff hang, you know, you pushed into the girl with the smoke at the end. I know something about to go down. They were standing on the car with shovels. They was letting you know we gonna bury you after this. Like, so talk about that. What are the plans to further this?
Well, that's one of the things with this one is I got a lot of people that want me to get the full script written. That was the kind of thing about this film. I just wanted to test it out because, like, I've done so many, like, there's people here that have been in feature films that I've done before, but I just know, like, the game has changed a lot now. So it's like, it's more about putting something out there for people just to test it out to see if it's even worth putting all the money behind it. So now, my writing partner, he's actually in Thailand right now on a spiritual retreat. So we got some people that want the full script. So just how you saying that you want to see what happens next,
Yeah.
that's the reaction I've been getting from everybody that showed it to. So
That's the kind of ideas y'all get from spiritual retreats. That's what happens when he comes out.
Well, basically,
We all need to go. I think.
well, basically, this film is loosely based off a true situation with the guys coming up and the whole situation with like having a girl sitting there while somebody else was getting it in type of thing. That's a real situation that happened. And
Happens a lot.
But I just kind of just me being the idiot that I am, like I just flipped it with all the crazy stuff with the girls like killing the guys and things like that, because when you think of like a drug deal type thing that went bad, you always think of it the guy like messing over the girl. And I wanted to show like kind of a girl power thing with showing the girls doing the guys in.
I noticed that. I noticed you empowered the women in this. And I mean, obviously we all been seeing the news and how the men of power are getting called out for certain things that they did. But I love the fact that, you know, even though this had nothing to do with that, you were empowering women. And, you know, why can't the women be the masterminds of the heist or the drug deal or whatever? I'm not encouraging young girls to be drug dealers. I'm not saying that. Go to school, go to college, read your books. Just saying creatively, the women can be the badasses too. I love that. Whose idea was it to not use dialogue? Because it felt like a long, funky music video.
That was mine. Like I want to do something different. Like I want to do something just a little artsy, but like too, because I was watching a bunch of silent films, and it was kind of just paying like a homage thing to my grandma of me when I was a kid watching so many silent films. And then when you watch like modern day silent films, most of them are like black and white. They go with the old school look, like black and white and like the old like film effect. Right. I wanted to use like modern day with a lot of colors and like different things, but I wanted to just have it a silent film too, because it'll make it where when you have dialogue, you know, as an actor, like it's more about how you say the word, where when it's silent film, it's about actually like acting your emotions type of thing. That's why they'll tell you in the casting call, like I had them read scripts that had nothing to do with the movie. It was more just seeing if they can do those reactions that I wanted to get for the actual characters in the film.
No, that's a brilliant approach. I enjoyed it personally. Like, you know, it just took me out of the, you know, the typical dialogue of the movie. And then, like I said, who chose the music? Who's the music supervisor on this? That's all you? He's like, man, look, I did everything. Just so you know, it was all my spiritual partner.
Well, what's funny too is Eric will let you know this is the last song, the Saturday Night, that's by Nicolay.
Yeah, Nicolay.
What's funny is that like I was having trouble with the film when I was editing. I was like, man, it just ain't coming right. Like I was telling like Wiz, Fleezy, Eric, Jono, I was telling them like it's just not moving right for me. Like I was just like sitting there frustrated. Well, Eric and Jono and I, we work together, and Eric always puts it on like the dubstep house station or whatever. The Nicolay song came on, and I ran out the office like I could see the movie play out when that played. So I ended up just going on Twitter, and I just hit Nicolay up like, hey man, I'm doing this film, is it cool if I use your song, blah, blah, blah. He's like, yeah, of course, like, go for it, blah, blah, blah. Like, he sent me all the stuff to use it, and that's why I ended up using it, and that made the movie just move, and like...
You had your own foreign exchange.
Yeah, like, it just made it just go.
Dope. I want to speak to everyone. If y'all have anything you want to say, promote, or talk about your experience with the film, y'all all look lovely. Fellas, y'all look handsome. Y'all do y'all thing. You know, y'all.
Hey, no, it was strong experiences working with Andretti. We've done a lot of films together before, so this was just a good experience working with the cast and everybody, and it came together good. So.
Eric just photographs well. He can handle it. Maybe not.
Talk to him.
When I got hired at our current place of work a while ago, we all met, John, Andretti, and I, and some other awesome people.
Woo! Yeah!
Hi there, good to see you, welcome. And we were always talking like, we're gonna create something, we're gonna do something, and Andretti was the driving force. He's the guy that's like, hey, let's do something. All right, cool. And we finally put
Yeah,
something.
to check your watch, even though it wasn't on that wrist. He was like, all right, I got time.
Exactly, and it came out amazing, and it was a pleasure working with someone who's so grounded and skilled in what he does, and it was an amazing experience.
And I gotta commend you. The look on your face when your boy got shot and the blood started dripping out, like you were still coming out of the experience with the woman, and then you realized what was going on, and I saw your change though. So credit to you for looking for actors who can, portray that emotion, but shout out to you, man. I saw the blood dripping and you was like, oh shit, I'm finna die. And I felt it.
I just want to say thanks to Andretti for giving the opportunity. Just like Eric said, we all kind of started around the same time. Well, at least me and Eric did. And, you go to work at a place and you're like, oh, okay, I'm just here to do my job. And the next thing you know, some dude's asking you, hey, you do film? Just something about you looks like you do film. Let's make something. Alright, let's do it. You know what I mean? Let's do it.
And was that your shirt, the red and black one? Did you bring that to set?
No, that was his. That was actually an extra large.
You blame him for it. Okay.
Yeah.
That was the one thing that kind of distracted me was the shirt. I was like, you know what? They could have burned that. That was a little extra. That was one of the extra ugly Christmas shirts that you go to a party with. But it was a good shirt to get killed in. It was a great shirt to get murdered in over a drug deal going bad.
It's all bad.
Again, I thoroughly enjoyed this movie, man, and like I said, I really hope to see the full version of it. Please give it up one more time for Oh What a Night. What was that saying again?
What happened to your furniture, cuz?